Yes, ma, yes.
You can also, this also subject you help me and give an important questions
Sure,
on.
sure, sure. I'll give it to all the
Mm.
students. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, just wait for a while. I'm trying to share the screen.
Okay, ma'am.
The screen is visible, ma?
Screen here, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Is screen is visible? No, ma'am. No? Okay, I'll try to give the screen until I will try to begin the class. So I hope you have completed your exams very well, first semester.
Yes,
Only
Okay,
ma'am.
accounts gone, ma'am, for me.
okay.
I
Okay.
cleared, ma'am, accounts. I cleared,
Very
ma'am.
nice, very nice, very nice. Okay,
I have
so
passed only two, only 10 and 12. That one is this one and business economics.
okay. Okay,
Only
let us.
accounts not.
You try to prepare well. Let us hope the best results in the next exams. Don't
Okay,
worry.
okay,
So,
ma'am.
in this semester, we have the first paper is Principles of Management.
Okay,
So, in that, we have five blocks as usual. So, block one, Introduction to Management. So, under this, we have nature and scope of management, functions of management, scientific management, Fayol's principles of management. So, here, firstly, we need to discuss what is management. So, management is the art and science of getting things done by the others. What is management, ma'am? Management
Getting
is the
art
getting
of
things
getting things done by.
management
done
is
by
the
the
getting
others.
things.
So, organization, it contains group of individuals. So, they try for the common goal, that is to achieve their goals. So, in this regard, the management will tries to uh, get their goals with the help of the team members, the employees. Okay. Next, here we discuss that is known as here management. So, the next we have here. Next we have here. There are certain features of management. We'll discuss. So,
Ma'am, screen you are not sharing.
yeah, I am sharing. Just give me a minute. I
Okay.
am trying to share. Give me a minute. Just 1 second, ma. I am trying to log in with other number. There is some problem. I will try to rectify it until I'll explain. So, principles of management. We have the another concept is what is principles of management. So, just now we discussed that it is the art of getting things done by the others by putting the efforts of the other people. So, here there will be various personnel like employees, managers. So, the work or the goals of the business organization can be achieved by the employees and staff of the organization. So, according to Henry Fayol, there are four aspects of principles of management. That is planning. Second one is organizing. Next, third one is leading, and fourth one is controlling. So, planning, just know, thinking before doing is known as planning. Next, controlling. So, wherever there is wastage, we need to control. For example, excessive human resources, excessive costs, whether if we are investing, there we need to control it. Next, here the another aspect is leading. So leading means here the roles of the individuals must be taken by the see, manager has to take the lead regarding the employees of the concern. Next, finally, controlling. Wastage must be controlled. Next here, prin- uh, the other that is management is multidisciplinary. So management is the combination of various aspects like here, various disciplines like it is related to law, engineering, economics, sociology, psychology, mathematics, statistics, and accounting. So management, they don't cover only one aspect. So in an organization, we have various departments and various activities will be taking place. So management need to management need to consider all the aspects of the business. That is a multidisciplinary. Next, management as a discipline. So it is see, individuals need discipline, and in the same way, the organization will contains certain principles like here norms, rules, and regulations. So yeah, it consists of theories. It consists of theories, process, techniques, and so on. Next here, management is the science and art. As we know that management is a combination of systematic body of knowledge, like it contains various theories and cause and effect relationship. See, what is cause and effect relationship? See, if we if we produce the goods well, and if we advertise well, then that is the cause of production and quality advertisement. That is the cause. Then what is the effect here? Results, whether the goods are sold or whether the customers are satisfied. So for the cause, there will be effect. If see, for example, you have prepared well for exams and you have attempted well. So preparation is the cause, and effect is results. In the same way, organization contains for every aspect cause and effect. Next here, management is goal oriented. Generally, every management will have certain goals. Without goals, management will not work. So either it may be short-term goal or it may be long-term goals. So organization decides the goals, and it will work for the goals. So it makes the employees to work to reach their targets in a proper manner. Next we have management as a process. So it contains various activities like as a process. It contains coordination of activities like processing the various functions. We have various functions like production, marketing, HR, research and development function. It combines or it coordinates various processes and functions together in order to achieve the goals. Next, we have importance of management. So management can plan the activities in order to achieve the objectives. And here, generally the business have certain guidelines. Every business have certain guidelines, and every business have certain corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility. Social responsibility. Next, we have just wait a minute. Okay. Next, we have management consists of accomplishment of group goals. So just now we discussed that organization contains of short-term goals and long-term goals. So here it also contains the group goals, where a group of with the available resources, and they tries to take the prompt decisions in order to achieve the business goals. Next, integration of various interests. So every person has their own interest. So what does the effective management will do? It takes the it receives the goals of it receives the opinions of various individuals, and it tries to consider their opinions, and they tries to implement it when they tries to achieve their goals. Next, effective utilization of resources. So as we know that every organization um, will tries to utilize properly the resources. So like here we have manpower, material, we have human resources, and so on. Next, we have sound organizational structure. So generally, organization consists of various relationships, authorities, responsibilities, so that here qualified persons will occupy the right job at the right place. So that is known as here a sound organization structure. Innovation. So organization tries to think in a different way, in an innovative way. It must not be in an obsolete and outdated way. So it must think new ideas and develop new aspects, and tries to implement in the organization so that we will be unique in the market. Next, it is a tool for personality management. Management will give direction to workers for the effective performance of effective performance in the job. So generally, to achieve the goals, so organization has to uh, guide the employees, and it has to direct the employees in order to reach the goals. Next, here we have scope of management. Here we have production management, financial management, marketing management, we have office management, and personnel management. Production management deals with the collecting the various raw materials, and then financial management financial management deals with the various aspects, how to collect the sources of funds. Next, marketing management deals with the after finishing the goods, after the production, where the production function ends, there the marketing role begins. So marketing, where the marketing management will focuses on um, uh, the distribution of various goods and services. Next, office management deals with the various aspects of the organization. Next, personnel management. It deals with the HR department, employees of the concern. Next, administration versus management. We have another concept. So, administration is a thinking function. So, under the concept of administration, so the various higher officials, they think about the way and directions, what to do, when to do, and how to reach the goals and all. Whereas management will focuses on doing function, where administrators will direct, and then management will implement those directions in a proper manner. Next, that is about unit 1. Any doubts, ma? Yes, ma. Students. Yes, ma. Students. Any doubts? Are you there, students? Okay, fine. So we go, okay, fine. We'll go with the, yes, ma. Let us go to the unit 2, that is functions of management. Okay, fine. Uh, Functions of management. So here, Henry Fayol consists of where classifies the functions of management as forecasting. Forecasting means estimating well before. Next, planning, thinking before doing. Organizing. So, organizing, coordinating the various activities, and commanding. Where there is a need, then they need to command in order to fulfill the goals. And controlling, finally. Next here, according to Gluckick, there are functions of management as it stands for the planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, reporting, budgeting. So, so here, as we know that planning and organizing, staffing, directing. So the higher officials, top level management will rise to direct direct to the middle level and lower level employees in order to achieve their goals. Next, coordination. So for every activities, so coordination is essential. Means coordination means here allotting the work, uh, delegation of authorities and responsibilities, and whether how they are fulfilling, continuous updating and all in order to complete the work. Next, reporting. Finally, whatever the work assigned to them, they need to report. They need to summarize in a proper way what is the final result. Next, budgeting. So budget is an essential and important aspect. So without budget, without finance, we cannot We cannot move even a pin from one place to another place. So budget plays an important role. Next here, functions of management like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling, coordinating. Next, skills of management. What do you mean by skill? Skill means it is an ability to do or to perform something. See, every individual have unique skills. Someone will be good in oral presentation, someone they will be good in written performance, someone will be in the technical skills. So here, uh, the management need to identify the skills of the employees and they tries to place in the proper uh, job to the particular employees. Next, every manager must have certain qualities like physical health, mental ability, moral ability, and think tactfully. And education, they must have education to perform various functions. Next, we have technical skills. Just now we discussed technical skills. It deals with the various tools, performing with the various tools and techniques. Like generally, when they produce a certain goods, they'll be engaged in the various with the various techniques and tools. Next, human skills. Like human skills are like performing, or these skills are required to lead the people, to motivate. See, a leader will tries to motivate the uh, followers. So leader voice is everything to the business organization. Next, to conceptual skills. So these skills are uh, challenging aspects. Like for example, all the situations will not be planned. Sometimes the challenges will be taking place under that aspect. So the leaders and the top management has to understand and then must maintain the good relationship among the employees, and they tries to communicate the same, that then they try to solve the particular problem when they arise. Next, leader versus manager. So leader generally influences the subordinates. Like for example, in your class, someone will have leadership skills, means they'll be first in submitting the assignment, and they will be first in sharing the information to all the students regarding the classwork or exams, and they will be first whenever the teacher says anything. The same way, organize in the organization, leaders will guide to the subordinates, whereas managers manage the entire organization. So manager role is to manage the organization. Role is to influence the subordinates, influence the followers. Next, the leader focuses on people while manager focuses on process and procedure. So this is the difference between leader versus manager. Next, leader tries to minimize the risk. Means here they tries to overcome or to they tries to control the risk. Whereas while manager will takes the risk in whenever there is a chance, they takes the risk and they perform the work. Greater the risk, greater the benefit. We have a principle. If we are not ready to the risk, then the benefit will not be according to our determination. Next, leader aims at the growth and development of an organization, whereas manager aims in getting the things done and at the end results. Manager will think the end results. Next, we have Unit 3, Scientific Management. So, scientific management is it deals with what you want and what you want men to do, and then seeing that they do it in the best and cheapest way. The organization have a goal. So whether in order to achieve that goals, whether the employees are utilizing the resources properly, and whether they are not wasting any resources, and whether they are collecting the resources at the reasonable prices, optimum rates, then that will be checked in the scientific management. So generally, the scientific management is the powerful concept in order to achieve the goals of the organization. Next here, nature of scientific management. Generally, scientific management in the name itself, it is a well planned and it aims at the systematic, analytical, and it aims at uh, it aims at trying to solve the problems. Next, scientific management focuses on discovering the best methods in order to do the organizational activities at the cheapest cost. So obviously, organization will tries to reduce the cost in order to achieve the profits. So in the same way, the scientific management will direct the employees in order to reduce the cost and work properly. Next, scientific management focuses on all factors of production. Like we have factors of production like land, labor, capital, and organization. Next, objectives of scientific management. So, to increase the productivity and to increase the to use the standardized tools and equipments. So, generally, when we use the latest technology, there we produce more and the cost will be less. So, the same it will be suggested by the scientific management. And the another objective is it aims at avoiding the wastage in the use of resources like time, production, methods, etc. Next, to place the right person at the right job. That is also a challenging thing to the management. So efficiency, see, management has to see the efficiencies of the employees. So, for example, someone will be good at production, the other employee may be good at HR, the other employee may be good at marketing. So, they need to identify their interests and likes and dislikes, and then there they need to allot them in the particular department so that they work well happily. Next, the another objective is it aims at quality of products. The production must be done very qualitatively. So without quality, we cannot expect the uh, good uh, profits, or even we cannot sell more goods without the quality. Next, to set up a sound system of wage payment. So the wages must be fixed according to uh, Standardized Wages Act. It must not be less and it must not be more. It must be according to the standards. Next, the another objective is it tries to reduce the cost of production. So we can reduce the cost of production of particular product when we utilize the resources properly. Like for example, we have raw material, we have various functions like where we need to collect the we have employees and all. So we must not wastage any resource. We have water, electricity. We must not wastage any resources, and it has to supply the goods to the consumers at the reasonable prices. So ultimate thing is the scientific management will focuses on reduction in the cost of production and wages, and the cost of the product must not be more. It must be affordable to purchase by the consumers. Next, principles of scientific management. It is the development of the science for each element of a man's work. So here, this principle states that works will be assigned to the employees and it will be observed, and then those are analyzed, and then finally They prepare a report for the analysis, whether the works are assigned properly, whether they are implemented, and whether the standard output we are getting or not. That is known as here first principle. Next, scientific selection, training and development of workflow. So when the employees are at the production department, they need skills and experience in order to match with the requirements of the respective jobs. So, if the skills are not matching according to the respective jobs, then what do the management must do? Management must provide a training and development sessions in order to improve their skills to reach the organizational goals. Next one, cooperation is essential for everywhere, not only in the organization. So even in a family, there must be a cooperation. Even in the workplace, there must be a cooperation. Means what here? Coordination, understanding the works of each other, sharing the works, and trying to that they have to try to finish their works in the given time. So this will be happened only if there is a cooperation. If the employees are not cooperative with each other, then if they are egoistic, or if they feel they are supreme, and if they feel that they know everything, and then they cannot do anything, the results will not be appropriate. Next, maximum prosperity for employers and employees. The aim of management should be to secure maximum prosperity along with the, see here, each employee will have their own skills and abilities and their own ideas. So that must be considered, and it must be implemented in an organization to achieve the goals. Next, division of responsibility between management and workers. Just now we discussed that delegation of authority, delegation of responsibilities must be taken place. Sharing the work is essential. We need to share the work, then the work will become easy. Next, we have further aspects we will discuss. So these are the various principles. And next, advantages of scientific management, that is provision of better working conditions. So organization must provide uh, best working conditions like good lighting and ventilation, proper safety, and providing all the facilities to the workers in order to work at the particular area. So if they are comfortable in the working conditions, so that they work well. Next, the another advantage is reduction in the cost of production. So where there is increase in production, there is a chance of reducing the cost, because we purchase the raw material and we purchase the required material for a as a bulk. So we get for a less price. Next, instruction to the workers. So, the scientific management focuses on systematically performing the work. It means according to time, according to the targets, they have to fulfill the works. Next, better quality of products. So, scientific management focuses on providing the standardized, better quality products to the customers. Next, better utilization of resources. So, like we have various resources like material, men, money, methods, and equipments. So, these must be utilized well. Next, benefits of division of labor. So here, the work generally must be divided among the various employees so that here they can finish their targets in a proper time. Next, higher profits. So increased productivity, large scale production, reduction in the cost leads to the uh, greater profits. Next, criticism of scientific management. So, of course, there are certain benefits, advantages, principles, methodology of scientific management, but also the other side of the coin, we have criticism also. Criticism from the perspective of employers, from the perspective of workers, from the perspective of others. So, employers' objections in the scientific management. So, the scientific management requires huge capital investment. Just now we said that more large productivity. It encourages large scale productivity. So, there we need high capital, huge capital investment. So, it is one of the drawback if they are unable to invest. Next, it involves heavy expenditure. Yes, of course, it involves heavy expenditure, but also if they manage well, they receive the profits also. Higher the risk, higher the profits. Next, it leads to the heavy burden to the management. So the work will be increased and they may feel burdened. Next, sudden change is necessary. Why? Because previously they are engaged in the a little bit smaller production process. Now they increased the scale of production. Hence, there is a sudden change. Last year to the current year, there is a sudden change. So, to the sudden change, the efforts will also be more. Hence, there some employees they may object. Next, it is less practicable and salaries will be overloaded. And it is one way as we increase the production, we need the more manpower. And of course, to the manpower, even if we pay the salaries and if we get the profits, then no objection. If they won't manage and if they won't get the profits, then the problem arises. Next, worker subjection. Those are the employer subjection. The worker subjection is the increase in their earning is not in a proportion to the rate of increase in their efficiency. So workers they are working for more production, but they are working a lot and they are providing their efficiency, but they are not if they are not satisfied with the wages or if they are not satisfied with the facilities relaxations, then that the workers may object. And next, it renders to workers unemployed as a consequence of the see here as the workers role of workers will be more and their efforts are required more, hence here they need to work more and if they work more and if they get pay more, then they won't object, of course. Next here, other criticism is it focuses on the only on problems of production management without touching the problems relating to marketing and finance. Just now, we have discussed that it focused on production, but it is not focusing on the marketing and finance departments. So here it is it is covering only one department. So hence it is one aspect of where the other departments may criticize. Next, Fayol's 14 principles. So Henry Fayol is considered as the father of the administrative management theory and focused on the development of the broad administrative principles. Let us discuss. So Henry Fayol's principles. one is division of work. So division of work makes man a specialist. So mm, division of work produces more and better work with the same efforts as the work is divided among the various employees. So, according to their skills, when we allot the work, then they work properly and happily, and the results will be more authority and responsibility. So, management is getting things done by the others. Authority is the right to give orders and powers to obtain discipline and obedience. So, without discipline, without obedience, we can't achieve anything. Next, responsibility. Responsibility is the natural consequence of and responsibility. There must be responsible. Each and every person must be responsible in order to achieve the work well and achieve the goals. Next is discipline. This is the most important thing. So obedience and working systematically, maintaining timing, and working properly, and not wasting the time. And they are maintaining certain standards, if at all. See, in a class, we whenever there are 100 students, we observe that like a few students will be very disciplined and they follow the notes and they follow the class norms. And when we observe it, then we feel very happy to teach the classes. In the same way, discipline is essential in an organization to fulfill or to work done in an exact time. So, unity of command. This principle requires that each employee should receive instruction about a particular work from the one superior only. So, there will be various superiors. So, one employee, one superior. So, another employee, another superior. But one employee must not receive the commands from the multiple superiors. So, there will be a conflict and there will be a misunderstanding when they receive from the multiple superiors. Next, unity of direction. So, one manager, one plan. So, the business activities are grouped on any one on the basis of like the functional basis. So, it means that there should be complete identity between individuals and organizational goals from the one hand and between departmental goals. So direction is everything. So directing work done in a proper time, that is essential. So top level management will direct to the middle level and middle level management will direct to the bottom level and also middle level. Next we have subordination of individual interest to the group interest. So just now in the introductory class, we discussed that each and every individual have their own interests. At the same time, organization has its own interest. So what is the organizational interest? So minimizing the costs and maximizing the profits, minimizing the wastages, and getting the better results. That is the organizational group interest. So here, money, recognition, status, these are the parameters in order to achieve the targets. Next, remuneration of personnel. So this is related to HR. So fair remuneration should be based on general conditions like based on cost of living and productivity, based on the workers' efficiency and morale. So if the workers are efficient, tough persons, we have to pay more. If the workers are still they are in the initial learning stage, if we pay less and if we pay less, if we pay less and if we train, if we train, then that is enough. Yeah, after they get the proper skills, then they can increase the sales, increase the remuneration. Next is centralization. So according to Fayol, centralization means everything, it increases the importance of subordinates rules. See, centralization means here decisions will be undertaken by the top management. Decisions will be mm, decision making power will be in the hands of top management. So whatever they take decision, they the other employees and other staff has to implement it. Next, scalar chain. So chain of superiors ranging from the ultimate authority to the lower ranks. Like for example, maintaining the superior subordinate relationship and authority of superiors in relation to subordinates. Here, scalar chain means here the linkage and the relationships among the employees to employees, relationship among superior to the employees, and so on. Next, orders. Next, here, sometimes ordering is also essential in order to fulfill the works. Every time, if we are friendly with the employees, they won't work. So sometimes when there is a need, they need to order according to the necessity. They need to order that you have to finish this work in the given time. So to put the things in an order, it needs effort, and also order in a sequence form. The material and people should be in the right place at the right time, and material should be kept in order to place where it is necessary. It means in a sequence way it must be taking place. Next, equity. Equity refers to fairness, kindness, justice. Equity means we must not be partial to anyone. We must be fair, impartial in dealing with subordinates. There must not be any partialities. Next, stability of tenure of personnel. Employees cannot work efficiently unless job security is assured to them. There must be job security. They must management has to think about the welfare of the employees, and to achieve the new works achievement and success in doing well. They they need to take care about the employees properly. Initiative. They must give freedom to think by oneself, and they must give an opportunity to explain, to express their opinions and thoughts in performing the goals. Next, spirit the crop. This principle is most important, and it may get for short question also. So this principle states that union is strength. When there is a unity, when there is a union, that is the strength. This refers to harmony and mutual understanding among the members of an organization. So unity is strength, and unity in the staff is the foundation for the success. If one says one thing and another says another thing, if one is in one way and another employee is going another way, then we cannot achieve anything. All must be move on a one path in order to achieve the goals. Even in the family also, if head of the family is directing in one way, the other family members are in another way, there will be disturbances. We need to follow the head of the family directions, because they think about the welfare of all the rest of the family members. In the same way, the management will always thinks about the welfare of the employees. So the employees must be very cooperative, must be very supportive to the management to achieve the goals. Obviously, the management will think more and more about the welfare of the employees once if we support more. So employees must not think that this is another one's organization. They need to think that it is their own organization. So when do the employees will get such an impression? That will be in the hands of the management only. If the management receives the employees, if the management thinks about the employees that as it is it as a one family, if the management understands the employees' needs and necessities, then the employees obviously they turn that as they work as their own organization. So this is about here block one. So important questions I will give you uh, in one slide. I will give you, or else in a group I will put ma important questions. So all the participants, are you there? Esma, are you there? Are you able to hear my voice? Okay, for Telugu medium students, I will try to teach some concepts now. సో మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనగా ఇక్కడ మనము వివిధ ఎంప్లాయీస్ ద్వారా మనము మన యొక్క లక్ష్యాలని చేరుకోవడానికి మనము పని చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఇక్కడ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది ఇది ఈ విశ్వం లాంటిది. అక్కడ మనము చిన్న సంస్థ కానీ పెద్ద సంస్థ కానీ ఏ సంస్థ ప్రాఫిటబుల్ సంస్థ కానీ ఏ సంస్థ అయినా కానీ ఇట్ ఇట్ వాళ్ళకు ఒక లక్ష్యం అనేది ఉంటుంది. మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది మల్టీ డిసిప్లిన్, అంటే అది లా లా చట్టానికి సంబంధించి, ఇంజనీరింగ్ కి సంబంధించి, అర్థశాస్త్రానికి సంబంధించి, గణిత శాస్త్రానికి సంబంధించి ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ మనకి డిసిప్లిన్ అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. డిసిప్లిన్ అంటే సిస్టమేటిక్ గా ఉండడము, సిస్టమేటిక్ గా వర్క్ ని కంప్లీట్ చేయడం అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది సైన్స్ మరియు ఆర్ట్. అంటే ఇక్కడ మన యొక్క థీరీస్ కానీ కాజ్ కాజ్ అండ్ ఎఫెక్ట్ రిలేషన్షిప్, మనం ఈ రోజు ఒక 2 గంటలు వెచ్చించి మనం పని చేసినట్లయితే రేపటి ఎగ్జామ్ లో మనము రిజల్ట్ అనేది బెటర్ ఉంటుంది. కాజ్ అనేది ప్రిపరేషన్, రిజల్ట్ అనేది ఎఫర్ట్. నెక్స్ట్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది లక్ష్యానికి సంబంధించి లక్ష్యంతో కూడుకున్నది. సో లక్ష్యాలు చిన్న లక్ష్యం కానీ పెద్ద లక్ష్యం కానీ, సో మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్, ఒక గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ ఇండివిజువల్స్ తోని కూడుకొని వాళ్ళు మేనేజ్మెంట్ యొక్క లక్ష్యాన్ని ఇతర ఎంప్లాయీస్, ఇతర ఆర్గనైజేషనల్ సిబ్బందితో షేర్ చేసుకొని లక్ష్యాలని చేరుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేస్తుంది. సో మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది ప్రాసెస్. అందులో మనకి ప్రణాళిక ఉండాలి, ఆర్గనైజింగ్ ఉండాలి, కోఆర్డినేషన్ ఉండాలి. లక్ష్యాన్ని చేరుకోవడానికి ఇవన్నీ ఇంపార్టెంటే. నెక్స్ట్ మనకి లక్ష్యాలని గ్రూప్ లక్ష్యాలు ఉంటాయి. ఆ గ్రూప్ లక్ష్యాలని మనము రీచ్ కావడానికి రిసోర్సెస్ ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలి. ఏంటి ఆ రిసోర్సెస్? మెటీరియల్ కావచ్చు, మెన్ కావచ్చు, మనీ కావచ్చు. ఈ రిసోర్సెస్ ని సరిపడా ప్రాపర్ గా యూజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. నెక్స్ట్ హియర్ మనకి ఏంటంటే ఇన్నోవేషన్, కొత్త విషయాలని కనుక్కోవాలి, నూతనత్వంగా ఉండాలి. మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఎప్పుడు ట్రెడిషనల్ గా అవుట్డేటెడ్ గా ఉంటే మనకి రిజల్ట్స్ అనేవి ప్రాపర్ గా ఉండవు. మనము వేరే ఆర్గనైజేషన్ నుండి డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉండాలి. అప్పుడే మన యొక్క సంస్థ అందరిలో తెలుస్తుంది. ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైం మనం మార్కెట్ లో ఉండగలుగుతాం. మనము నూతనత్వంగా లేకపోతే మార్కెట్ లో ఉండలేం. మనం కొత్తదనాన్ని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయాలి. ఏ విషయాలలో కొత్తదనం ఉండాలి అంటే ప్రొడక్షనే కావచ్చు, సేల్సే కావచ్చు, సేల్స్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషనే కావచ్చు, ఎంప్లాయీస్ ని వర్క్ చేయించుకునే దాంట్లో కావచ్చు. ఇలా ప్రతి దాంట్లో కూడా నూతనత్వాన్ని మేనేజ్మెంట్ ప్రదర్శించాలి. సో అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్, మేనేజ్మెంట్. అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ అనేది ఆలోచనకి సంబంధించింది. మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది పనులని, ఆ ఆలోచనలని కరెక్ట్ గా ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసే దాని గురించి, ఆలోచనలని ప్రాక్టికల్ గా వర్క్ చేసే విధంగా పెట్టడాన్ని మనము మేనేజ్మెంట్ అంటాము. నెక్స్ట్ హెన్రీ ఫయాల్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ వచ్చేసి ప్లానింగ్ ఉండాలా. మనం ఏ పని చేయడానికైనా ముందు ఆలోచన ఉండాలి. ఆర్గనైజింగ్, డివైడింగ్ అండ్ కోఆర్డినేషన్ అనేది ఉండాలి. డైరెక్టింగ్, ఒక వ్యక్తి డైరెక్షన్ లో మనము పని చేస్తాం కాబట్టి ఆ డైరెక్షన్స్ ని ప్రాపర్ గా రిసీవ్ చేసుకోవాలి. కోఆర్డినేషన్ అనేది ముఖ్యం. ఎమాంగ్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ మంచి సంబంధాలు అనేవి ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఒకరిని ఒకరు ఈగోగా నేనే ఎక్కువ, ఆ, నీకేం తెలియదు నాకే అన్ని తెలుసు అన్న థాట్స్ తోని ఎప్పుడూ సంస్థలో కానీ బయట కానీ ఉండకూడదు. రిపోర్టింగ్, రిపోర్ట్ అనేది ఒక స్టేట్మెంట్, అందులో వాళ్ళు చేసిన పనులన్నిటి గురించి మనం సమరీ అనేది ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. బడ్జెట్, సో బడ్జెట్ అనేది ఎస్టిమేషన్ బడ్జెట్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇంత ఈ ప్రొడక్షన్ ఇంత ఈ ఒక 3 నెలలకి మనం ఇంత అనుకుంటున్నాం కాబట్టి ఎంత బడ్జెట్ అవసరం పడుతుంది అన్నది కూడా ఆలోచన చేసుకోవాలి. నెక్స్ట్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఆఫ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ మనకు తెలుసు. ప్లానింగ్, ఆర్గనైజింగ్, స్టాఫింగ్, డైరెక్టింగ్ అండ్ కంట్రోలింగ్, కోఆర్డినేటింగ్, రిపోర్టింగ్ అండ్ స్టాఫింగ్. స్కిల్స్, స్కిల్స్ అంటే ఎబిలిటీస్. ఒక్కొక్క వ్యక్తికి ఒక్కొక్క స్కిల్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఒక వ్యక్తి ఆ, మాట్లాడే స్కిల్ ఉంటుంది, అంటే వాళ్ళని మనము సేల్స్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ లో పెట్టాలి. ఒక వ్యక్తి ఇంకో వ్యక్తి వచ్చేసి ఆ ప్రొడక్షన్ లో మనము ఉత్పత్తి తయారీలో ఆ, చాలా టాలెంటెడ్ అయ్యి ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళని ప్రొడక్షన్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ లో ఉంచాలి. అట్లా మనం ఎంప్లాయీస్ యొక్క స్కిల్స్ ని తెలుసుకున్నప్పుడు మాత్రమే ఎవరు ఎక్కడ ఫిట్ అవుతారు అన్నది మనకు తెలియడం జరుగుతుంది. టెక్నికల్ స్కిల్స్ అనేవి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. అంటే టెక్నికల్ స్కిల్స్ అంటే లైక్ ప్రొసీజర్స్ గురించి, టెక్నిక్స్ గురించి, టూల్స్ గురించి మనకి తెలియాలి. హ్యూమన్ స్కిల్స్, ఇప్పుడే మనం అనుకున్నాం కదా, హ్యూమన్ స్కిల్స్, నా స్కిల్స్ ఇంకొకరి స్కిల్స్ తేడా ఉంటాయి, మీ స్కిల్స్ ఇంకొకరి స్కిల్స్ తేడా ఉంటాయి. One person, the skills of one person will be different from other person. నెక్స్ట్ లీడర్ అనగా ఎవరు, మేనేజర్ అనగా ఎవరు. లీడరు సబార్డినేట్స్ కి ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ చేస్తారనమాట. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, లీడర్ ప్రొడక్షన్ మేనేజర్ లీడర్ అనుకుందాం. ప్రొడక్షన్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ లో వర్క్ చేస్తున్న ఎంప్లాయీస్ అందరినీ కోఆర్డినేట్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది, డైరెక్షన్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. అది లీడర్ రోల్. మేనేజర్ ఏం చేస్తారు, ఎంటైర్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ని మేనేజ్ ఎలా జరుగుతుంది ఏంటి అన్నది మాత్రమే చూస్తారు మేనేజర్స్. లీడర్ రోల్ ఈజ్ మోర్ హియర్. నెక్స్ట్ లీడర్ ఫోకసెస్ ఆన్ పీపుల్, ఒక వ్యక్తి పైన ఫోకస్ చేస్తున్నారు లీడర్ అనేవాళ్ళు. మేనేజర్స్ ఫోకసెస్ ఆన్ ప్రొసీజర్స్, ప్రాసెస్, టెక్నిక్స్, టూల్స్ పైన మేనేజర్ యొక్క ఫోకస్ ఉంటుంది. లీడర్ మినిమైజెస్ ద, లీడర్ అనే వాళ్ళు రిస్క్ ని తక్కువ చేసే ప్రయత్నంలో ఉంటారు. మేనేజర్ మేనేజర్ విల్ బి రెడీ టు టేక్ ద రిస్క్ అండ్ విల్ రెడీ టు ఫేస్ ద ఛాలెంజెస్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ లీడర్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఆర్గనైజేషనల్ గ్రోత్ అండ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ గురించి ఆలోచన చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. మేనేజర్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఎండ్ రిజల్ట్స్ ప్రాపర్ గా మనము టార్గెట్స్ కి రీచ్ కావాలి అన్న దానిపైన ఫోకస్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ మనకి సైంటిఫిక్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనే టాపిక్ ఉంది. సో సైంటిఫిక్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ లో ఇది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్. సైంటిఫిక్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అదేం చేస్తుందంటే డైరెక్ట్ చేస్తుంది హ్యూమన్ ఎఫర్ట్స్ ఎలా ప్రాపర్ గా మనము సద్వినియోగం చేయొచ్చు, ఎక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే ఎలా ఫేస్ చేయొచ్చు, మనం ప్రాబ్లమ్ ని ఎలా ఓవర్కమ్ కావచ్చు, ఛాలెంజెస్ ని ఫేస్ చేసే విధంగా మనకి సైంటిఫిక్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది మనకి గైడ్ లైన్స్ చేస్తుంది, డైరెక్ట్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఎస్మా, ఎస్మా, ఆర్ యు దేర్? ఎస్మా, స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ యు దేర్? ఎస్ మై డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్. Yes, students, are you following? Yes, students, you try to, I'll give important questions by the next class, and you try to read until the basic concepts like files, principles, scientific management, management principles, and you focus on various like leader versus manager, administrative versus administration versus management. You focus on these questions until I provide the important questions. Next, next in the next class, we will continue with the block two. Once I will put the PPT of important questions in the next class, then we go with the uh, second block. Esma, shall we wind up? All the students, respond. Pasha, are you there? Okay, fine. So you be ready with the you be ready with the next class. You take small break. Very nice. See, this day, this time, no disturbance. So class was very happy. And if at all, if you have any queries, you give a message so that I can understand. Uh, the class is very neat, silence. It's very happy. Mm. So don't worry. I will give important questions in the same way as in the last semester I have given. And you prepare well. Day one, from day one onwards. Uh, Yes, sure, sure. I will share. This time also I have prepared, but due to some technical issues, um, I am unable to share the screen. Uh, so sure, next time I will. Okay, fine. So Avinash posted a query that is explain the nature of management. So management is the multidisciplinary, as we know that management is universal. Management it contains various organizational activities like group of people involved to work on the common targets. Management is multidisciplinary. It contains the management must have the efficiency, knowledge in the aspects like law, engineering, economics, sociology, psychology, mathematics, statistics, etc. See, if the management does not know the multidisciplinary, then it is unfit. Sometimes legal issues will take place. We need to know about law. Sometimes we need mathematical aspects, statistical aspects we need. So they must have an efficiency. Next, management as a discipline. So it contains the systematic body of knowledge. Management as a discipline, it contains the systematic knowledge, body of knowledge. Next, management is science and art. It consists of common sense and also it experiences and manages the organizational activities. So, Avinash, these are the principles of management. Yes, Avinash. And I hope you have learned well. Happy learning and concentrate. My suggestion is day one onwards, you don't waste the time. To achieve the goals, every day is important. No, Whenever the exam dates declares, then only I will prepare means one day batting if you do, then it becomes very difficult to achieve the good results. And wherever you face while reading, while preparing, you put one short notes. Wherever you are facing any problem, you note that, and we will discuss. We will discuss the concepts. So, okay then. Happy learning, ma. Then we'll meet again in the next class. So you be ready for the next class. You take some break. Okay, ma. Then bye, all of you. So classes you have, I'll tell you. You have second class you have by 12, 12 to 1 p.m. you have. And next class you have 1:30 to 2:30. Next class you have third class you have 1:30 to 2:30. And subjects subjects we will discuss. Second paper you have. Yes, second class you have financial accounting. Next third class you have money and banking. Second class you have 12 to 1. Next money and banking third class you have 1:30 to 2:30. So prepare well. So regarding economics, I have no information. So banking and once you once you find out to the university authorities, see the website. Regarding economics, I don't have information. Once you find out. Okay, ma. Bye then.